welcome back to my channel today. Today's video, I am doing my April dopes and nopes, kind of like a best in beauty and worst in beauty. I have to say that I haven't really tried out a whole lot of makeup products this month because my skin has just been freaking out. So I've been really trying to keep things simple, trying to find what works and what doesn't work for me. And then the stuff that I have found that worked, I don't want to change it right now because it is so dry and just broken out due to the pregnancy. I've talked about this multiple times in recent videos, but that is why I haven't really experimented or tried a whole lot, just because I'm trying to give my skin a break and just trying to stick with what works right now. But I do have a few items in here, and I have a few items that I don't like that I wanted to share too. So let's go ahead and get on into it. One item I've been loving is Gatorade. I told myself I was gonna be drinking Gatorade because there is a lot of sugar in it, but it just tastes so good. All right, the first product that I want to talk about is this concealer, and I don't know why I have not talked about this yet, because I believe I've been using it for well over a month. I've been using it ever since they sent it to me, and I'm obsessed. This is a Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. The shade that I use is 1N, and I use this when I'm self-tanned. I use it when I'm not self-tanned. I do wish that they had maybe one lighter neutral shade. This has been working for me, and I love the formula and the consistency of it. If you have dry skin, especially that under eye area, this thing is everything. It's replacing my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer right now, because the NARS one is even starting to feel almost a little too thick and a little too dry because my skin has drastically changed. I have been loving this. It's been a lifesaver, and I highly, highly recommend it. It is so good. I feel like my channel is kind of changing. I used to do a lot of combination skin, oily T-zone, dry on the outer portion. Now everything is just straight up dry. So it's I've been hunting for products that are really good for dry skin. And the next one is one that I have talked about before. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I believe a lot of people are now raving about this for a good reason. It is absolutely amazing, especially if you have dry skin. If you have dry or mature skin, you will love this. My mom is actually the one that got me hooked on it. She's like, you have to try this powder out. It's amazing. So she got me one, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. And it's so cool how it feels on the face. It feels like when you're putting it on the face, it feels almost wet, which is insane. It's the weirdest feeling. Amazing for dry skin. It covers, it looks just like this right here. It doesn't feel powdery on the skin. It doesn't make it look like you have a ton of powder. It doesn't emphasize any wrinkles or lines. It does a beautiful job. I mainly only use it to set my under eye right here. Sometimes I'll use it to set my T-zone, but now I have noticed I'm not really setting my face a whole lot. If I want to set the other parts of my face, I usually am just going in with the Cover FX blotting powder now, just because it's nice and lightweight. And if I just feel like I need to set something, to allow my bronzer to move a little bit better and blend on better. So yeah, I've just been mainly using this. I've kind of stayed away from other powders right now because it makes my skin look way too dry. And then I just drench my face in Matte Fix Plus because otherwise it looks like the Sahara Desert. On to another makeup product that I've been loving. I never thought I would actually change a brow product, and I did. I've been really loving just powders for my brows. I have to say though, that right now, right here, this little portion right here does not ever want to fill in. I try it with a pencil, I try with a powder, it just doesn't want to fill in. That's why it just looks a little sparse right there. It's just because it's being very temperamental. But I've been loving the way that powder looks on my brows. I feel like it's a little bit more natural looking. It gives it more of that hair-like feeling. And I actually fill them in a lot faster. So this is what I've been using a ton. This is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder in shade 3. I love this. So it just looks like this right here. And you can see that the outer portion is more dark and then it gets lighter on the inside. So that's exactly what I do with my brows. I go in with my IT Cosmetics brow brush, which I will link down below for you guys because it's the best brow brush on the market. It's amazing. So I go in with the darker shade on the outer portions, and then for the inner portions, I go in with the lighter shade. If there's any parts that are being kind of temperamental, then I will go in with my Precisely My Brow from Benefit and kind of fix up those areas. It's just, I don't know, I just like the way that it looks more than the pencil. All right, so now on to some lip products that I've been loving, and this also kind of ties in with what I'm wearing right now. So if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, it is this guy right here. I love this liquid lipstick from Flirt Cosmetics. The color is called Scallywag, and it's just the prettiest color. I love it. It goes with any look. It's perfect for every day. The formula is super comfortable. I'm just obsessed with it. Look at that. It's a gorgeous kind of pinky nude. I love it. These are like some of my favorite lip colors, and I can just live with them all day, all night. Like, perfect. I love this shade. Another one that I love right here is Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. This formula is also really, really good. I love the way that this one wears off the lips because it doesn't wear off weird. It doesn't wear off crusty. It wears off really gracefully. And my favorite shade is Fair Game. And you'll see that they're kind of in the same shade range. It's just that the Flirt Cosmetics has a little bit more of a peachy tone to it. But you can see those right there. Like, definitely my favorite like color range for colors on my lips, especially when I have a little bit of a self tan on. So yeah, love those. Amazing formula. Highly recommend them. All right, so now on to some eyeshadow palettes that I have been obsessed with. They've been going everywhere with me. I've been using them honestly on a very daily basis because I've just been very light with makeup lately, very just neutral. And these are the Too Faced Natural Matte and Natural Eyes palette that recently came out. I really love the formula. I love the color selection, and it's just perfect for an everyday look. You can do so much with these, you guys. They are absolutely beautiful shades. Let me swatch some for you. So there are some on my hands right there. Really pretty shades. So this is what the Natural Matte palette looks like right there. I love these ones, like these two shades right here. I love to just throw in the crease and that's about it. You know, just something really just to define the crease and then I'm good to go. Very just neutral makeup lately. This brown is absolutely stunning as well. Right there, really, really pretty. And then I also love Cleavage. It's a really pretty kind of muted plum right there. If you're wondering what I am wearing on my eyes today, I'm actually wearing the new Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette. This thing is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at this. One, it's huge. I'll compare to this so you can see how long it is. So I can't wait to play more with this. I actually did streaking and reveal in my crease, au naturel right here, all over my lid, but I did discover that it's a little bit easier to use that kind of foiled pressed shadow shade with your finger over a brush. And then I took Nakey Nakey right here and I deepened up the outer portion of my crease. But honestly, I was really impressed with how pigmented streaking was and reveal, and they just glided on, didn't go on patchy. Let me just swatch a couple for you. So this is the one I have all on my lid that works beautifully with your finger. Here is streaking. This one is a little bit more toned down, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on my hand very well, but there it is. Yeah, you can definitely see it. It's really pretty. And then Nakey Nakey is the other one that I use right here. Another gorgeous shade just to deepen up the crease. But honestly, I really, really love it. I can't wait to get into Strip 2. That's a really pretty caramel brown right there for the crease. So yeah, I'm excited to play more with it. There's like so many different looks that you can create with it, but I definitely have to say the one thing that I wish that was in here was like a light champagne shimmer shade. I think that would be beautiful in here. And then maybe a matte cream shade, but we all know why. Like, I always have to set my eyeshadow primer with a matte cream shade. So I always love having one in a palette, but those are the two shades that I wish that was in here. But other than that, it is absolutely stunning. All right, so now going into some skincare, there's this one lip balm, like, oh my God, you guys need it. Especially if you're a huge fresh lover of the Sugar Advanced Lip Therapies right here. Oh my God, I found the perfect dupe. Like, the second I opened this up and used it, I was like, this is exactly the same thing as the fresh one, but a whole lot cheaper. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Lip Treatment. Like, I'm just gonna put them next to each other so you could see they are exactly the same, like same packaging, everything, just different wording and different brand on it. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like right here. You just twist it up. Just the same thing as this, literally the same packaging, like the same packaging. And then here you go. So this is Physicians Formula and this is Fresh on this side. These are exactly the same thing. Like and these things like from Fresh are so expensive and I love them so much because I was just biting the bullet. Like some they would send to me and then I would also buy these on my own because I loved them that much. But when Physicians Formula sent this to me and I tried it, I was like, You gotta be kidding me. It's like the same thing. A lot cheaper than Fresh Beauty. I think these things are retailing for what, like 20 bucks or so? So yeah, these retail from Fresh for $24. I'm gonna look up how much the Visions Formula one is. The Visions Formula one retails for $6.84 at Walmart. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I definitely recommend checking these out, especially if you love the Fresh ones. I feel like it's a complete dupe. Same packaging, everything. I am blown away, you guys. So that was probably one of my favorite finds over the last month. Now onto another skincare product. So this product right here from First Aid Beauty, this is the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. So I talked about this a little bit already in my Sephora haul update for you guys, because I did a little haul update, like talking about all the products I purchased, how they've been working for me. Unfortunately, some of the skincare products that I bought did not work for me, so I went in my collection, and I wanted to talk about something that I found that has worked, because there's a lot of you guys that are in my same boat right now where you're dealing with really dry skin, and also that you're pregnant and that you're trying to find like simple ingredients. And this has been a huge lifesaver. It has allowed me to be able to wear foundation again. I'm wearing the NARS Natural Longwear Foundation, which has been amazing for my skin. Like, it's one of the foundations that's really only working right now for it. And I am so surprised. Remember how I used to say I could not wear this thing all day long and it would break up on my skin? Dude, now that my skin is dry, I can wear this thing all day long and it looks the same. It looks the same on my skin from when I apply it in the morning till at night. So it's insane like how your skin type can really like affect the foundation that you're wearing. And since my skin isn't really oily anymore, it's not breaking up foundation. I'm actually not even using primers anymore. No more primers. I just put this on and then put my foundation on right on top. And I'm done. That's all I do. So I really, really recommend this for you, especially if you have sensitive skin. It's good for eczema too. So I know there's also people out there that have eczema on the face, and it's just has worked wonders. So definitely recommend this. Here I have some wipes that I'm obsessed with. I've already been through one pack. They sent me another and I got so happy when they sent me the other, because I was like, yay, I'm restocked on these because they're so good. They're my favorite wipes out of anything right now. These are the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup Wipes. These are so good. They really remove a ton of your makeup. They do such a great job. They remove it with ease, like you're not pulling, you're not tugging. I don't find it stinging my face either or breaking it out. Like, I have just found that these work amazing, and they're also hydrating too. I really enjoy these wipes and I definitely recommend them because they just feel so good on the skin and they remove makeup so easily. Last but not least, for this category of Best in Beauty, this is the Brazilian Blowout Dry Oil. Oh my goodness, I love, love, love this stuff. It is a dry oil. You put it in your hair. You can put it in your hair like while you're blow drying it. You can put it in your hair after you style it. It just makes your hair feel so much better. My hair completely changed from the pregnancy. It went super dry. I'm doing like conditioning treatments. I'm trying so much right now because it really changed. Even my hairdresser said the same thing. She's like, as she's doing my hair, she's like, you're right. As I'm going through your hair texture completely changed. So it's just a hassle right now, so I'm trying to do whatever I can to like get it manageable. I like to put this in my hair after I curl it, and it just leaves a really pretty shine and leaves it feeling really good. I keep it away from my roots so that way my roots don't get too oily or anything, but on the ends it just feels so good and it smells good too. Yeah. Okay, so now getting into the worst of beauty products that I found for this month. I only have 3, but don't hate me if you love them. But yeah, here they are. The first thing I want to talk about is actually a hair product. And like I was telling you guys, I've been trying out a lot of conditioning treatments to see what's gonna work for my hair, you know, make it not so dull looking, make it feel a little bit nicer. And so I've been trying out the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair Damage Erasing Balm right here. Let me show you the inside. This is what the inside looks like. I've used a reasonable amount of this. I've used this a lot actually, and it smells good, but I'm not in love with it at all. I really haven't noticed a change with it, and it really doesn't make my hair feel super soft either. So I'm gonna continue using it. I'm gonna use it all up, but is it something that I would like repurchase? No, probably not, because of the fact that I really haven't seen much of a difference with it. All right, so I have a skincare product that I haven't been loving, and I thought I was gonna love this. I seriously thought I was gonna love this, and I got so excited to be able to use it because I've been wanting it for so long and I've heard so many people talk about it. But I really wanted to mention to you guys like why it didn't work for me and why I'm not loving it. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer right here. Look how cute the packaging is. I mean, the packaging is adorable and it smells really good. It smells like a Starburst. Yeah, it smells like a Starburst. But for dry skin, this is a no-go. Honestly, my skin like soaked this up the second it hit the skin. Like it just did nothing for me. Like my skin didn't like it. It was just like, nope, you're not gonna do anything for me. So if you have oily skin, I think you will like it because it's more of a gel moisturizer. But if you have dry skin, I would avoid it because it's not gonna do much for you. Like honestly, it felt like I put nothing on my skin. So I was really bummed about that one. I still have yet to try the sleeping mask. I plan on trying that out, but this one, that did nothing for me. I tried it for like a good week straight and I was like, ugh, I did not like it. It was just like, I put nothing on there. And last but not least, I talked about this in my Sephora haul and I keep trying this out, but again, I don't like it. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. Some of you guys said that you mix this in with your moisturizer. That's a good way to do it, but it just makes my skin so sticky and I just don't like it. I don't want my oils to make my skin feel sticky because it kind of makes it feel a little bit on the drier side too. I want my oils to make me feel like hydrated and greasy looking just because I want all the hydration that I need right now because my skin just soaks it in. But the stickiness, I just can't handle that. I don't like it. So on my skin right now, just because it's like the Sahara Desert, I'm like, ugh, no. I'm good with just this guy right now. I'm not even using any oils. I'm just using him and he is amazing. So yeah, this one was a dud for me. All right, so those were all my best and worst in beauty products for the month. I actually have a lot of pregnancy stuff too, but I decided to keep it out of this video and keep it strictly beauty. I'm still trying to figure out like how I'm doing videos on my channel because right now my life is pregnancy and babies and kids, and that is honestly like a huge part of me that I never really brought in on my channel before, and it was always a part of my life beforehand because I used to be a preschool teacher. I love kids. Like just child development is a passion of mine and I really want to bring more of that in my channel, but I'm kind of like in a limbo right now. Like I've got beauty and then I have family and lifestyle that I really want to bring in. So I'm kind of like trying to find ways to integrate it. I always thought about doing another channel, but I have a feeling like if I did another channel with that, I'm gonna wanna focus on that and I don't wanna lose this channel. Like I don't wanna like lose focus on this channel. So I'm trying to find ways to incorporate it and to make everyone happy with it because I have a lot of people that love the pregnancy stuff and I have a lot of people that love the beauty stuff. So I'm really trying to like make everyone happy here. But let me know if you guys have any video requests of like ideas of beauty stuff or even like family, lifestyle, pregnancy stuff down below. I would love to get your recommendations on what you guys want to see. But that's what I'm working on, is like trying to figure out what should go where. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about with the pregnancy stuff. Like a lot of favorites that I have come across over the last month that I haven't talked about yet on my channel or even on like Snapchat or anything. So I have a ton of things I want to talk about there. Let me know how you guys would like to see that or what videos you want to see like in the future. But if you guys enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what are your best and worst in beauty products for the month. I love getting your guys' recommendation and your opinions because they really help me too. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.